Hello, hello. It's Lizzie here at the Kind Living Space, and this is all brand new for me. So I am trialing a live stream here from my website, and I am not entirely sure where I will get to connect with any of you because at the moment there doesn't seem to be a space for live comments. But I thought that I would still jump on for 10-15 minutes to open up basically the opportunity to connect with you all if you are here on the website. And if not, you can play back and look at this video anyway at a later date. So yeah, welcome to my new amazing space. The website has been a little labor of love over the last few weeks, and in all honesty, it's been quite stressful. But it's good because sometimes when we're pushed out of our comfort zones, better things, as we know, are around the corner. And so I thought it would be a great opportunity to connect with you all this evening to start to understand how to work with me with the website and what's kind of taking place there. So I'm just going to see if I can flip my screen to see where I'm at with my actual live stream. Just so that I can stay in the loop a little bit with you guys. Otherwise, I don't actually have any clue what is happening the other side. So I'm just going to see if I can see what is going on here. And I can't see the other side at the moment. So that's interesting. Oh, okay, probably because I haven't signed in, so that's naughty. So make sure you are logged in to your account on the website, and then you can actually see this live stream. If you haven't been watching this video live as a trial run, that is fine. But on my Facebook, I've done a post explaining how there is a difference between being a member on the website and having access to all of this stuff and just signing up for my newsletter and getting some random email from me when I remember to email people. So if you go to the menu, if you're on a phone or if you're on a website, it's going to be different. A laptop, it's going to be different. If you go on your phone, it's the three bars in the top right hand corner, and as you pull the menu down, it will say profile or sign in. So you click on profile and then it will take you to signing in. If you've already signed in, you just need to remember your email and password. If you haven't, it will say sign up or sign in. And basically, that's how you'll know that you haven't got an account on the website. So once you've done that and you're a site member, you will have access to the group, the live streams, and first dibs on discounts and offers and anything else that's going to be coming up on the events and workshops page. So that's going to be useful for you guys. But more than anything, it's about just knowing that this is happening. So if anyone is actually watching me live, and I cannot see comments at the moment because I don't believe I have access to them this side of my construction, but I will definitely work on this and how we work this out. Please just let me know if you've seen this live. So if you're a site member, go on the group, let me know, have a chat. I am recording this video, so I will be saving it and posting it in my videos and live streams page. And then, yeah, it's like everything, you know, especially when you haven't done anything before. It's being brave and stepping out of your comfort zone and getting into a space where, you know, we're always learning and being able to continuously learn and remember that it's still just as amazing and important, even if it's really, really scary. So, I did say I would do some tarot for everybody tonight, and I think what's being definitely shown to me through my guides and my guidance with my beautiful guides is that I'm going to do like a collective pull. I'm not going to do individual pulls this evening. And I know that I haven't been on live or done that for some time, but perhaps if this doesn't work in that manner, and this is for more for informational sharing rather than communications, I'll still use the Facebook group, and I'll arrange one for next week or the week after to do some live tarot shares. Okay, so don't be disheartened if you've been all excited thinking, oh, I'm going to get Lizzie to pull me a card, because it really isn't going to, it's not going to ruin this space. It's just a different space, and I'm just learning how to navigate it myself. So thank you for your patience and commitment and loyalty to my journey. Some of you have been incredible, feeding back what's working, what's not working. But this is all about growth, and this business to me is definitely growing. There's an expansion within its energy that I'm trying to manage within my own capacity, my capabilities, as I shift into this space of awareness. I've been pushed a bit, as we often are, but it will be useful to be able to see this as a starting point, and through those transitions come back here and look back and see how far it's come. So thank you to all of you. So I'm going to use my mermaid oracle, you'd call them, messages for our positive message of the day. I want a positive message for the collective because recently, and especially last week, there was a lot of very heavy, dense energies around us, and it's not necessarily always us, it's what's around us. Okay, and what we're absorbing and what we're allowing in, where we've got a few gaps or our boundaries are a little loose, and it's just a reminder. So for me, this message is always around presenting us with the focus, and this is your positive message. So so we have rescue. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. And I've actually had that conversation with a one-to-one client this week about how terrible we are for asking for help. And we quite often react to the lack of assistance in our own paths because we don't feel like it's being given, and yet actually sometimes it's just we're not being asked as well. So a learning for me, a learning for us all as a collective. Rescue. I think we can rescue ourselves and help others as well. And I think when we think about that, it's very empowering. It's about using that positive space of knowing and creating power with that knowing, that knowledge. Okay, so that's our beautiful mermaid message, is rescue. Now let's see what we've got in tarot. I'm going to pull 3 cards as I can't do comments, so this is going to be a little bit more in detail for everybody. So at the core of this message there is connection and hope and blind faith, as I have no interaction with the other side of this ether at the moment. But what I am doing is I'm just trusting, and I would encourage you all to explore your trust too. Very interesting first card. So I've split the pack and I'm taking 3. This is really, really beautiful actually, and we have actually just entered a whole astronomical, celestial and energetic space of these energies actually. Okay, so this is the 10 of Swords was the first card that came out. Oh, look at my little cut on my hand. And this is endings. This is also betrayal. And when people use that word betrayal or sort of enemies, etc., what I feel is it can often catastrophize, over dramatize a situation, when I think often this is actually a representation more about how we've been with ourselves, whether we've been talking or behaving and aligning with the core essence of who we truly are. If we focus on the external part of this card first, yes, it can indicate that some of you may have been feeling betrayed in some way, let down, or some bitterness or dormant energies, emotions just have not been released, and you just need to rest and lie down and this is like kind of rock bottom for some people, and some people I do feel are in that space and genuinely in that area of their path. But it can also superficially mean that there are things that we're allowing to happen, and they are in our control, and we need to take back that power and make decisions for ourselves that actually impact us positively and not bring us back further into that space of defeat. So he's a beautiful card to come in and remind us of the duality. This is also Pisces. This is the sacral, and it would be a no because it's basically saying stop, pause, listen to your intuition in any area of your life where you feel that this resonates. Rest and just stop. Okay, so I hope that that helps with the first card. The second card came in then with, so we're in the physical with this, and this is patience. We are looking at the Virgo in this because of the beautiful solar plexus. Patience is about that knowing and that trust that what you're doing is going to result in something that serves your highest good. And what I mean by that is your future path of happiness, health, joy, prosperity, abundance, love, and blessings. And if it isn't, it needs to obviously not be in your priority pile, because he's steadfastly working away there, consistently delivering the same outcome for whether that's for his work or for his relationships or his overall environment. And what he's getting back is a reward of safety and security and alignment as they go up that trunk of that tree. Those pentacles represent abundance in all of its forms, and so he's very happy to continue working hard. And I had a conversation with somebody earlier today about the energy is asking us to work hard and graft for what we want, and do not sit on our laurels and expect this to just be delivered to us. If there is something that needs to change, if there is something that you would like in your life, in your path, you need to enter that state of awareness, that consciousness, and align with it as a blessing that's already been bestowed upon you. That way everything becomes a lot lighter and more aligned and happier, and you feel better, right? It can also mean that there is some newness here. So it does say from these cards, craftsmanship, new job, maybe business, reputation, hard work. But more than anything, this means success from dedication. And I think that there is no nicer success than when it is your own hard-earned success. And I don't just mean monetary. It could be anything from your creative space, from that beautiful solar plexus, that knowing that you are in alignment with your highest good. Moving into the future energies. So I would take those first two cards as a pause, so the mind and the body. And so you're kind of aligning your mind and your body together into this beautiful future, this outpouring of blessings. The Ace of Wands. It's a yes all over. It is a masculine card. It is the universe, God, the divine, the benevolent, offering you your just rewards for staying in your path, actually, but staying the distance without doubt, and trusting that even when we've hit rock bottom, when we have had really difficult days, we know that over the other side of those emotions, over the other side of those consciousness, the conscious thoughts and the consciousness levels that we need to achieve, we become empowered by those points of pain, and they give us our energy, they give us our hope and our scope for our future. And this is what the Ace of Wands is saying. In your soul, you know right now this is the time to start liberating yourself and freeing yourself from shackles of the past, negative thoughts, terrifyingly, ridiculously habitual patterns that show up every day. And I'm saying that myself because we are constantly reminded of our own battles. And in my work, in particularly, I'm reminded daily of where I need to make sure I prioritize my energy. New beginnings, good news. This is starting something with a very strong creative spark. It could be that you could find some new passion as well. So if you've had a really tough couple of weeks, I'd say a little bit of collective energetics there. Anyway, generally, it's been a bit difficult. This is the enthusiasm returning to your life, whether it's stepping back out into nature, being more organized, structured, and allowing yourself to create and benefit from those creations. Also, this is the potential and talent for growth, which every single person I know on my path has got and needs to see and see themselves in that vein so that they can start to believe and trust in these beautiful messages from spirit. So very, very powerful, because I feel very much that that's in keeping with our mermaid card. How can we achieve some of this? If we are some of those individuals who are in this space of feeling like we are absolutely defeated, how can we align with that energy of patience, and how can we trust the outpouring of abundance from the universe? Perhaps we need to ask for some help. And I would like to remind you all that you can book a free discovery call with me whenever there is availability, or message me, WhatsApp, or email me anytime. And perhaps sometimes it's a reminder that we can rescue ourselves, that we are empowered enough to make decisions along these paths that give us the opportunity to see that beautiful outpouring on its way at some point. Okay, so these are very, very fitting cards for the message of the evening, and I hope that they've resonated with you. So I'm just going to spend the last few minutes just going through a couple of things to encourage you all to step out and step into this new aligned power of choosing the dimensional frequencies of the higher vibrations. And I did a post about this on my Facebook page the other day, about the difference between the 3D and the 5D and what they actually represent in spiritual terms. If you have any questions, as I've said, just reach out and get in touch with me. So what I'd like to share is that if you check out my events page, you will see that it is jam-packed full now until November, with retreats and day workshops and beautiful wild goddess circles and some other lovely things along the way. The upcoming turn of the wheel is the summer solstice, Letha, and on the 19th of June you can join me at the cabin for a fire pit, nourishing foods, lots of beautiful community and connection if that is your bag. So go to the events page, have a good scroll through. You can RSVP, and you can even let me know if for any reason you can't just get a ticket at the moment. Let me know and I will hold you a space. I am more than happy to do that for people when there are enough. If you have not already, check out my packages. My price plans are there for transparency. What you get in the work that I offer is a lot. And so if you need to explore how you access this work, or what it is that's really drawing you into this space with me as it grows, then please just reach out, book a discovery call. Let's talk through your needs and whether or not I'm the right fit for you and it is the right space for you to be exploring these things. The other exciting kind of news is that on the website, you can now download meditations for free. I've got a price point on some of them, but they are just more detailed. And if you want to check out what is happening, like I said, just make sure you are a member on here. And then the group within the website is going to be the first place I'm going to be dumping the stuff. It's not that I'm moving away from Facebook. It's just that Facebook is moving away from me. I feel that a lot of these stations and these places are set to kind of like almost entice the first 4 or 5 people that ever bother to interact with that space. But a website group, a website email, and a website holding space is so much safer. And it is a container that I would like to offer you all, you know, for absolutely as long as I am in business, and a space where you can connect, share, and get things that are really useful for your toolkits in your spiritual journeys. So, guys, I hope that that's been okay. This was my first ever live stream on my website. I'm aware that there are a couple of tweaks needed, and perhaps for tarot sharing and for commentary, I might still have to be using the Facebook group, but I will come back to you all and let you know. If you have stopped by and you've been watching this live, thank you very much. It means the world to me. Please let me know, comment, send me a messenger, whatever you need to do, or comment in my group on the website. That would be amazing. If you are catching this at a later date and you have heard those cards, just the resonance of this energy is going to carry us through for the next few months. So they will still be relevant at any point at which you touch base with this, even if it is for a reflection point for your own spiritual path. So, my darlings, it's been wonderful to trial this. I was nervous, but it seems to work my end. I just can't see anything else your end. But I have recorded this, and so hopefully we can see where this takes us. Thank you for your time this evening, everyone, and I will let you know when I schedule the regular live streams, the regular info tells, the educational shares, etc. And I will make sure that that all comes out in a very nice, simple email to anybody that is drawn to be connected. Have a lovely rest of your bank holiday weekend, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care for now. Bye.